Drop it.
Yeah. Those Eagles, y'all. Phillies. Yeah. 76ers. Take 215. About to go live. We elite boy street Philly on the rise. Wise guys, no surprise. Haters will despise. We debate every take. Hit the like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Take 215.
What's up?
My name is Deja. This is my dad, Ryan.
What the deal?
Thank y'all for tuning back in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and follow us wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes.
We'll have all of our links to social media and such linked down below.
Okay,
so thank y'all for coming back and kicking it with us.
Kicking it.
How you feeling?
Pretty good. How you? We're still midweek.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's hump day. So how's your hump day going?
It's going.
It's going? It's going?
All I can do is go.
Okay. Go. Okay.
Well, we want to thank y'all too. A lot of love on that last video. I think that was our first video that got over 1,000 views, maybe.
Yes, we was like a little over 1,200. So thank everybody for viewing that, and hopefully y'all view this one the same and hit that sub button.
And thank you for the new subscribers. We are up to 241. So thank y'all
and all the loving comments.
Yeah, make sure y'all keep engaging, following, liking, subscribing. Tell us.
Yes, appreciate y'all guys.
Maybe what y'all want to see in the future.
Yeah.
We're open.
Open.
Yeah, fluid. Well, no,
fluid. Open like a 7-Eleven.
All right, so we got, the last time we were here, what game did we talk about last?
It was the Cowboys and it was the Cowboys and
that was it, right?
The Cowboys.
I feel like we combined two games, I think, last time.
And the Commanders.
Did we?
Yeah.
The Commies. All right, so then that we are on week. This was week what?
This is we doing 11 and 12 now.
11 and 12.
Yeah.
11 and 12.
Yes.
All right, so start off first. We took our final plane ride.
Yes.
Went out to the West Coast.
The West Side.
We took on the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Football. Eagles 37, Rams 20.
Yeah.
It was even a little bit more lopsided than that. I think the Rams scored at the last second.
At the last garbage time.
Garbage time, empty calories, as they like to call it.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts was 15 of 22 for 179 yards and a touchdown. Matt Stafford was 24 of 36, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon had a day. 26 carries, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 302 yards total from scrimmage, which broke Eagles record previously held by LaShawn Shady McCoy. And Kyron Williams had 16 carries for 72 yards for the Rams. Puka Nacua. He's so big and strong.
He's the tallest.
Is he Mexican?
No, but he's the tallest Hispanic I've ever seen. No. He is.
Now, what about people in the league?
He white? He's not white, is he?
No. He's talking about people.
Oh, he's Hawaiian.
Oh.
He's Samoan.
I'm about to look it up.
He's Samoan.
Let's see. We got Google
Puka,
for you.
Puka Nacua. That's Samoan. I can tell by the hair.
He's Samoan, Hawaiian, and Portuguese. Portuguese and Spanish.
He got a trifecta in it. Hey, Dad, go!
God, he's so big and strong. He's 6'2", 212.
I didn't realize he was that big until Slade was trying to stop him. I didn't know he was that big.
He's strong, too. Shout out Puka.
He's
Polynesian descent.
Wow. Hey, that guy ain't no joke.
No, he ain't. Anyway, he had 9 receptions for 117 yards. And then AJ had 6 receptions, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown. I think this game was really mainly about Saquon Barkley. I mean, the talk of the town was Saquon after this game. He was incredible. He had 2 runs for over 70 yards.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's just... I mean, he's just as explosive. Normally, you don't see running backs have that explosivity. Is that a word? If not, I'm making it up.
You always make one of them show explosivity.
Yeah. You don't really you see them, but not the way he almost just like a wide receiver. It's almost like throwing a deep ball to like.
It just seems like once he get into the secondary, it seems like they're standing still, running in slow motion.
Yeah, and it's like we wasn't even really ever in the red zone much that game.
Because
he taking the ball from 70 yards out. After halftime, so we were up, I think, at the half, it was 13-7 Philly.
Right.
At half, and then get the ball at half. Saquon come out with 70 yards. First play.
First play.
Yeah, it even had Jalen laughing and smiling.
And Blank Man don't
he don't, but he like, what could you do? What could you do with that? You got to laugh. And then the game, let's go to the start of the game. It was I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a tighter game at first.
Me too.
Because of the way the Rams ran it up the field on us the first time, but then they fumbled. So shout out, I was thinking Kobe Dean and Zach Baum might have been in on that fumble.
Yeah.
Or it was Reed maybe. We got
that changed the complexion of the game.
Yes, because they was gonna at least get 3 right there.
Right.
And then we got 3 out of that. We were able to kick a field goal after they turned it over. But see, then when they got the ball back, they scored 7. Again, they ran right up and down the field.
And it seemed like, it
was getting weird. And but this is where I'm saying I don't think I've ever seen such in-game adjustments, or maybe I just haven't quite paid attention.
But you made a good point, because it seemed like I didn't notice that either. It seemed like with
Vic,
with Vic Fangio, it seemed like early on a lot of teams, like what Cincinnati did to us,
they get going on us quick,
right? And it seemed like he has the wherewithal.
Yeah,
is that a word? Wherewithal.
The wherewithal. Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, he has the wherewithal to
not Warrenthal. Wherewithal.
Wherewithal.
It's the wherewithal.
Isotol. Oh, that's no. I can't say isotol.
What's that?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I will Google it. Isotol.
No, it's a baby laxative.
Oh, for cocaine.
Oh! What you know about that?
Because when you said baby laxative, I know. Maybe I listen to rap. I don't know. I do listen to rap, maybe.
Oh, man. Okay, let me pivot on to...
Wherewithal.
Yeah.
It's the wherewithal. Definition, the money or other means needed for a particular purpose. They lack the wherewithal to pay.
Wow.
So
I used that word wrong then.
No, not
because
really.
The wherewithal, I was saying like he had because he can do in-game adjustments quick. Like on the first drive.
It can be used as a conjunction, or like they have the with or the means. So
okay. Yeah. He has the means to make in-game adjustments, and I didn't see that last year.
No.
Because when somebody was doing something on us, they just kept
doing it. Yeah. So, and I think part of it too is our offense just gets off to such a slow, sluggish start that it looks like the other offense is just clicking, moving. Although I think that they are, but it's really like Vic just kind of sit up and he'd be like, okay, hold on. And he just clock in and just like, it's almost like he back.
He be sitting up there doing his thing.
It's almost like he just say, let me see what y'all about to do
first.
And then after that, he'd be like, got it. And have you ever heard the term, he clocked the T? She clocked that T. I clocked that T.
No, what that mean?
You be around the people at school.
But they...
Clock it. I clocked that T. You don't know what that means?
What you mean clock that T? What's the T?
T, you know when somebody be like, what's T or what's the T?
I never heard that terminology before. I'm not in middle school no more, so maybe that's why.
So what's T or what's T? Like, you got the T. That means you got a scoop, or you got some gossip or some news.
But what do the T stand for?
Drinking tea.
What? No.
Well, it don't look too deep into the
okay, I won't.
But it's spelled like TEA, like tea.
Okay.
Oh, it's like because you spill the tea, like she got the tea. What's the tea?
Okay, spill the tea. Okay.
What's tea? So it's like when somebody Saucy Santana, we bring him up a lot.
Saucy.
But he say like he be like, what's tea? That mean like, what's up? What's the latest?
What's tea? You tell
me. Say it. Yeah.
Okay. What's the 411?
Yeah. So we said, "What's T?" Oh, she got a T. Or if somebody like, "Oh, I'm clocking that T. I'm clocking." That's almost like I'm picking up what you putting down. So clock it.
Okay. So Saucy say, "What's that T?"
No. What's T?
Does Jalen Ramsey say it
probably
too?
He do probably. Just say like, go up to somebody, a young girl at work, and be like, "What's T?"
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, say what's T.
I got a coworker. She young.
If you don't want to say too sassy, like what's T, say what's the T.
What's the T? Okay.
And then, but anyway, so I was saying it's like Vic Fangio clocks the T. He said, I'm clocking it.
Okay.
I know. I see what you putting down.
But can someone talk to Kellen Moore and see, can he get some plays together where we can score early?
He said it in this press conference yesterday. He said we got to get going.
Yeah, man, I don't like that.
Part of me feel like that's Nick Sirianni be wanting to do his stuff first, and then I don't know, but we get off to slow starts. It's every single game. It's almost like we just kind of sit back, and then in the second quarter, be like, okay, we ready. It's almost like they don't warm up. What y'all doing out there? But anyway,
yeah.
So the game after the SAQUON touchdown, it was 20-7. The Rams did go down the field and score, and then right after that, we answered. Kenny Gainwell was able to punch it in two.
Gainwell did it
for a 13-yard touchdown as well.
Yeah, they was running those traps.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. The O-line, they doing their thing.
And then Jake made a field goal. Jake got back on track. Lord have mercy, Jake. He got back on track, and then SAQUON again had a 72-yard rush with about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and that put the nail in the coffin.
It just looks. It don't even look like a video game.
Yeah.
How he be running, nobody be behind him.
Just like the way he can just cut and the way he sees the field, and he just.
Look, but guess what though? But if you look closely, that last cut he made,
it's the smallest of movements.
Yeah, he planted his foot and he was gone.
Yeah, and shout out to Britton Covey was out there blocking. He got
all we got the field. And they said who else was blocking down there?
Britton Covey had a key block on the 70-yard touchdown.
And he's out for a while
again.
Yeah.
What's up with him? What's T?
I was the I don't know, but he's out for a while.
Clock it.
He clocked the injury.
No. Let's see about Britton Covey.
Yeah, he out for a while. Him and Brittany.
Oh Lord. Neck. He missed practice. No, he came back. Then he got hurt. He got hurt Sunday.
He got hurt Sunday.
He missed practice Wednesday, but he's estimated as a do not play. What happened to Shorty neck? He's managing a neck injury.
And that fullback out for the season too.
Yeah, it's unclear if
he'll be up one though.
He might not be gone too long, but they say he probably won't play Sunday. Eagles win 37-20 against the Rams. I think
that was huge. I was concerned about that a little bit. I mean, you know,
that really wasn't because we've had the Rams number since 2017.
I know, but still,
history's meant to be changed.
Puka and Cup was back. And I would just
we beat him last year with Puka and Cooper.
Yeah.
So I just didn't think that our defense played really, really great. We did lose Brandon Graham season, and then he had such a good game too.
And guess what? That's the way to go out.
He got a stinger. Somebody hit him right here, so he tore his tricep. He had surgery today, and it was successful. They saying about a 4 to 6 month recovery.
So he might be back.
He was. I felt so bad, but I think he was just playing still at such a high level. So I mean, and he's still around the guys. He was out on the field.
I seen him on the sidelines coaching them up.
Yeah, that energy, that infectious personality is just. Yeah, I just think him and Jason Kelce. I mean, I think staples in this generation of the Eagles, and I think that he one of those Jason Kelce's where the city he probably.
But I can see him not going nowhere, even if he do retire, being the coach, just being something.
Yeah,
I can see him being with the team,
still being with the I don't see him moving away from Philly. The area or whatever that they're in and leaving.
I think he live in Jersey. He got a crib.
Well, they all do. Don't nobody live in Philly. Some of the younger players might have a condo somewhere, but no, if you got a family or whatever.
Yeah, you live in Jersey. Yeah.
So anywho, took a big hit losing Brandon Graham. But our defense, like I was saying, played really, really well. I believe. Let me get the stats on the defense. We had. Let's see. We had a total of we had more than one sack. What's T? No, we had
what's T?
We had that's the Rams defense, that's why. We had 5 sacks.
Wow.
And 8 tackles for loss. So they had a really, really good game. They was getting back there, getting into the
I'm so proud of them defensive. How many Jalen Carter get? He's doing his thing.
Yeah. A lot of his numbers don't show up on the stat sheet, but he's wrecking plays, as they say. He's living in the backfield.
Yeah.
But a lot of his plays don't show up on the stat sheet. But let's see. He had 1, Yeah, nothing shows up on the stat sheet.
Okay.
But we know he was back there. He was terrorizing.
He was
old man Stafford.
He was disrupting plays.
Yeah, they said that between Brandon Graham and Matt Stafford, they both 36. So it was the battle of the 36-year-olds, and Brandon Graham had the day. Mm-hmm.
Matt Stafford, 30.
Yeah, he pushed. You see all them grades, he pushing it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see what's going on with this parlay. So then week 12. Ravens, big game.
Yeah.
We did sit on here.
The battle of the Bizzard.
Yeah, and we the true bird. The biggest bird. Oh, like you see John C.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for a few of y'all jumped into the live chat with us on
thank y'all guys for coming in the live chat.
Yeah.
I think we had like over 100 people in the chat.
That viewed it,
Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all guys spending a little time with us.
Yeah, we'll try to do that again, definitely. But
yeah.
Ravens 19, Eagles 24. We went down I-95 to Baltimore.
We jumped on a tour bus and made that little
Baltimore.
B-more.
Yeah.
We did that too.
Yeah, what you gonna do to you?
What did do to you? We did that too.
You and two.
We beat them too.
Yep. We went down there and said, "What he do?
What did he do? What did he do to you? What did he do to you?"
I think the story of the game was Justin Tucker. I mean, I don't know what he had.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. They said he gonna be sitting in the park because they on a bye week. They said he gonna be sitting in the parking lot looking looking at skinny guys walking to the facility.
The front door and make sure they ain't trying out no kickers.
Yeah.
Hey, but how that game was going.
Hold on, let me read some stats first. So Jalen Hurts only threw the ball 19 times.
Ain't that crazy?
I mean, that's all. I mean, people are like, oh, whoa, girl, I don't care. I don't care if he threw it 4 times. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've learned because last year he pressed a little bit and was throwing the ball
40 times.
That's not how. I don't care unless you were like prime Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen, which even that's too much. 40 times is a bit steep.
I ain't lying.
Even because even the recipe to a winning formula is a healthy balance.
A healthy balance.
Yeah, we just happen to run a little bit more because we have Saquon and one of the best O-lines. But I don't care if he throw it 4 times. But Jalen was 11-19 for 118 yards and a touchdown. And he had a tush push of 2 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And
fumbled the ball and grabbed it and scored.
Lamar was 23 of 36 for NC, threw it 36 times, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. Battle of the top 2 running backs. Saquon had 23 carries for 107 yards, 1 touchdown. Derrick Henry had 19 carries for 82 yards. AJ had a solid day. 5 receptions, 66 yards, with some really key passes when we were getting back in the game. And death by slants, we were just killing them.
Yeah, and Saquon, and the Ravens have a pretty good run-stop defense.
Yeah, the top 10 at least. Yeah.
So and then they was stacking
the box.
They were stacking the box, and AJ was giving it to him.
So
and I would like to add. That was a huge win, and we did it without Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Smitty should be back. But that's
yeah.
huge. This is Devontae's second game. He wanted to go, but the trainers told him no.
Yeah.
So Justin Tucker missed 2 kicks. He missed a 50-yarder. No, 47 and a 43.
Okay,
so they weren't even at.
So let me ask you this: so if he did made all the 7 points they left on the field, how do you think the game would have went?
I think it would have been closer because even though it was 24-19, it was basically 24-12.
Yeah, it was 24-12.
They scored this last touchdown with 3 seconds left on the clock.
Right.
When our defense was just and then we just let them run out the clock, whatever. Right. So if they would have scored the first one, they would have taken just a 2-point lead, or because it was 14-12.
Right. So it would have been.
They would have just taken or a 1-point lead.
1-point lead.
1-point lead.
Going in half.
No, he made the one going into half. It was 14-12 at half.
Okay, so
14-12 at half, then they got the ball out of half.
Right.
And then he missed a kick. I think had he made that one, I still think we go down and at least get into field goal range. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think it would have been a 1-point game for a very short time.
Right. So you think the 7 points I
think it mattered. I think the game would have been closer. I think it would have come down to some sort of final. The game was pretty much over with 2 minutes or so left, and then they went for it on 4th down kind of early. They didn't have to.
Right.
They went for it on 4th down, and it was like 6 minutes left.
And then that last, like you said, that last touchdown, he ran all the yards. Yeah, that was kind of like crazy.
Yeah,
garbage
but
time.
If Justin makes one of those kicks, I think that we still win in the fashion that we won pretty convincingly.
Right.
But if he makes both, I don't think necessarily we lose, but I think it would have came down to like a final type drive or something.
Right.
I think so. We would have won. If we would have won, we could have won like a Jake Elliott field field goal or something like that. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
But I want to give a shout out to the whole Eagles football team, because for y'all guys to go into Baltimore,
it's like the best offense in the league.
Yeah,
one of the.
And for y'all guys to go into Baltimore and beat the Ravens at home,
hold them to 12 points.
I mean, that was huge.
Yeah, I think that was people kept like it seemed like it didn't matter who we played once it got to like Washington, even Cincinnati. They were saying that Washington, Cincinnati. And then the Rams, and now the Ravens. I feel like every day, this is a test, this is a test, this is a test. To me, this was the best team that we played all year. Right?
Yeah.
This is the best team that we played
Baltimore,
all year.
Yeah.
And so to go out and, hold Lamar Jackson. Lamar didn't play well, but I think that's a testament and a credit to our defense. We didn't let him just run all over. Like, we kept him in the pocket.
And that secondary played pretty good too again.
They did. So
and that tackle that Coop put on Derrick Henry.
Yeah, picked him up. Bow!
It was like,
boom!
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever this celebration was.
He said they made that up.
Yeah,
before.
he don't want to tell us what's tea.
Oh, what's tea?
Because he said no, this is only when you clocking it.
Oh, you clocking it?
Yeah, Tiana niece. She 2.
I remember that girl that was at your house for the housewarming.
Yeah.
That young girl with the microphone singing.
Yeah.
That girl off the chain.
Yeah, when we was at Thanksgiving, she know how to clock the tea, Rami. Clock it. She go clock it.
Clock the tea.
Clock it.
Clock the tea.
Like, I see that tea. It's not above. It's not,
So I see that tea.
No, don't say that. That's just, when you saying clock the tea, that means I'm clocking. Like, if somebody say something shady, like,
I'm clocking the tea.
Or they be like, what the last time you had a haircut? You be like, I clocked it. I clocked that tea.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? You need context.
Now you put it in the proper context for me. Okay, got you.
So, yeah, like if somebody say something kind of shady, you be like, I clocked that.
I clocked that tea. Okay. I'm going to use that now.
What's tea? That's how you got to start it.
What's tea? What's tea? Old man acting like that.
Anyway, so yeah, I think that was huge.
Yeah.
A huge win overall. So now next we got
the Carolina Panthers at home.
Yes.
We ain't gonna sleep on them.
No, we shout not.
Because Bryce, we're gonna clock that tea. Because Bryce is
he's been playing really well. He should
have
beat Kansas City, but everything's rigged for Kansas City, and I feel like they should have beat.
They be saying that at work.
Have you watched your last 4 games? They've won on some bullshit. I'm sorry.
Everybody's saying that.
Some cheating. I'm talking to you. I'm gonna at NFL officiating. I'm talking to you. Y'all want Kermit and Co. to be something so bad, and it stops
Kermit?
here. Patrick Mahomes. He's talking like Kermit the Frog. Yeah.
You talking about like on the Sesame Street?
Yeah. Kermit wasn't on Sesame Street. He on Piglets.
No, Kermit the Frog was on Sesame. He was on Sesame Street.
Muppets.
Oh, he was on Muppets.
Piglets.
That's right. He was on the Muppets with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't do it.
Was Miss Piggy his girlfriend?
Yeah, she used to be beating on him.
That was domestic violence way back then.
Pig domestic violence. Okay, hold on. I'm about to play this, and don't this sound just like him. This is Patrick Mahomes. There's no difference between this and Patrick Mahomes. No, that's new Kermit. That's new Kermit.
Talking about the old Kermit.
Yeah. That's new Kermit.
He sounded like Kermit the Frog.
He do. So anyway, I'm gonna let you listen to this, but that's Kermit.
That's all you can ask for with a young guy. First team period going deep, I think 7 out of 8 times you did that. It's not like he's going out there and hating on someone else, man. He wants everybody to get better with him. I think that's why.
That's Kermit the Frog.
He's gotten. He's seen the pause.
Don't you hear?
His voice is a little deeper than Kermit's, though, isn't it? Now play Kermit.
Oh, why this ain't gonna play? Now play Kermit. Hold on.
I'm talking right now. That's it.
That's him?
No, that was Pat.
Oh.
That was Pat. Where Kermit at? They even put a curl wig on him. They're the same person.
He sounded a little. He sounded a little like him.
It's Kermit. It's Kermit.
Yeah, but
Look at that.
Oh, so they got him on there.
They got a wig on him. Anyway, screw the Chiefs. So anywho, what was I talking about?
We got Carolina.
Carolina. Carolina's been playing well. Shout out Bryce Young.
I'm
happy for him. Yeah, he kind of has been rejuvenated since the benching. And I was about to say since the lynching. Lord.
No, since the benching. Since the benching.
Dark. So yeah, 13-point favorites now. I keep going up.
So you said Devontae is going to play?
Yeah, he was back at practice. Reed Blankenship got a concussion. So
yeah, and Dallas Goedert got he tweaked his knee.
He made a glasses semen. Come on, Dallas.
Wow. So Calcaterra got to step up.
Yeah.
And so we might bring another guy from the practice squad too. Would you say his name? Ozuma?
Yeah. I think Reed could play depending on how his brain's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll just depend. They'll probably, but
get well, Reed.
Yeah, we need our
exciting whites.
Back. Yeah. So anyway, so do you think that it's time because the last MVP was the last non-quarterback MVP was Adrian Peterson back in like 2012 or something?
Right. That's been a minute.
Yeah. And he didn't even break Eric Dickerson's record. I don't really know, but he had a crazy year.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's going to take Saquon breaking ED's record of like 21 something yards to win?
Every time I think of ED, I think of erectile dysfunction. When they say ED, you know the commercials when you say ED? That's what it came to my mind.
Eric Dickerson.
Okay, not erectile dysfunction. I think he got a good chance to break it, and I think that's what it would take for him to win the MVP.
But Adrian Peterson didn't break Eric Dickerson record the year he won it, so I got to go look back and see exactly what he did.
Right, but I think like you said, it's a quarterback award. It is,
but let's change it to that. Let's just say this is the quarterback award. This best quarterback was, and then make the MVP be more fluid.
Right. So that's what somebody said too. I seen on television.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Just give the quarterback of the year.
Let's make it a quarterback award.
He gets the quarterback of the year, and then let somebody get MVP.
Yeah, because MVP.
Or can you get both?
Yeah, maybe
you get the quarterback award and the MVP.
I think you should be able to. I think if we take it, if we change the narrative that it's always a quarterback, I don't think there's any issue with the quarterback winning the best quarterback of the year and the MVP. But it seems so that the MVP is always the best quarterback on the best team.
I wonder why.
It's been that way
for years.
Yeah, and I mean, if anything, I think Say will get Offensive Player of the Year.
Most definitely.
And I hope he can stay on pace to when he's not won a rushing title. I don't believe. No, he won Rookie of the Year. I think.
Okay, so hopefully he could. But Derrick Henry's on the
Derrick Henry has not had his bye. Derrick Henry is.
And he got it this week. Right?
And
Saquon was still ahead of him.
Saquon is at 14.99. Derrick Henry's at like 14.04. So Saquon, it's not as close as it looks because Saquon got 5 more games to play. Derrick Henry only get to play 4 more.
Exactly.
So I mean, even if Saquon has a low, he
can do 100 yards a game and still beat him. Not unless Derrick go off.
No, listen, he will even beat Derrick Henry even if he have a slow game of like 50 or 60 because he's already got the jump on Derrick, and Derrick don't play this week.
Right.
So say if Saquon rushed for 90 yards on Sunday, then that put him at 1,600, and Derrick Henry's still at 14. So Derrick Henry's going to have to.
Because this week is still going to,
This week is still going to add to Saquon. So that's saying it's not as close as it looks.
That's saying a lot that he surpassed him.
Without a bye, with our bye.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what people are saying. Like,
yeah.
It's not as close as it looks.
Right.
So anywho.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can have a good game against Carolina. Hopefully,
because he is.
If we get up, we might. I don't know. He might not have that much yards against Carolina because if we up, they're going to sit the starters. You already know. We already know what that's sitting for.
He is the best player on our team.
Yes, I mean he's a Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is good, but Saquon brings he's a difference maker, man.
Yeah, truly.
Home run hitter.
This gonna make me mad. I ain't gonna win my parlay because Anthony Davis suck.
He been playing good. I haven't been watching Lakers.
Anyway. You got anything else to say?
I want to just give a shout out to all the, like you said earlier, everybody that showed up in the views. I want to give a shout out to Margo in Philly, Tom,
Tyrese Maxey sucked too.
I'm going to give a shout out to everybody that was in the chat with us when we was going live. I appreciate all y'all guys.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in with us. Sorry, y'all.
She's consumed with gambling, so she's just over talking. Yeah, she's over talking me when I'm trying to holler at y'all, but it's okay. She'll be okay, hopefully.
Hopefully, that's all you can do. Damn, that's crazy. This is rigged. This is fixed. Don't gamble.
No, I told you don't start it.
Don't do it.
Anyway, guys, nice to having y'all. See y'all next week. Because she is totally okay. Because she is just wild. She forgot where she was at. Dang, go.
Oh God!
Get yourself together.
I'm back. That was gonna be some bill money, so it hurt. Anyway, we want to thank y'all for tuning back into another episode of Take 215.
Yeah.
We will catch y'all next time. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and go Birds.
Go Birds. Yeah.